Hey, my beautiful bitches, it's me, Fiona St. James, and welcome to another episode of Fiona's Coffee Talks. And as always, I like to start off every day with a fresh, hot, black cup of coffee. Hold the cream! I'd love to. And of course, I think of my favorite quote of the century by Oscar Wilde, which says, life is too important to be taken seriously. So lighten up, folks. So today's topic is, drumroll please, Life of a Drag Queen, Part 4. Yay! Okay, so parts 1, 2, and 3, I spoke about like kind of starting off and like kind of half-ass doing it. Then part 3, I did this contest, Miss Ice Palace. So from there, I did end up immediately getting my first paid professional booking, and it was at a place in Westchester called Playroom 2. I think it was like Neperhand Avenue. I forget which town exactly, but I'm going back like 38 years. The place does not even exist anymore. So considering that it was my first time, I mean, I was fine, but no, I was not great at all. I mean, I wasn't terrible, but considering that like I had no experience really doing it, and even that first time around like a week before when I like really officially did it and did that contest, there were the queens there helping me. And because I'd worn makeup my whole life on stage, but as a guy, it's a very different ball game when you're then going from boy makeup to like girl makeup. So, I mean, my makeup was fine, but I wasn't all that great with hair back then. So, and it was my first time. Uh, so, I mean, the performances, the numbers were fine. That's going to be my word du jour. Was I like, oh my God, I was incredible? No, not at all. But it was also the first time that I did it. And I learned a lot immediately. Uh, and the other thing that I remember thinking was like, I'd seen so many drag shows, and like in between the numbers when they grab the microphone and talk shit. At that point, like, because I'd been on stage, it was always scripted things, and there was never where I was on stage just like shooting the shit. And yeah, I've always had the gift of gab. So I mean, that definitely helped. But was I as polished as I am now? No, not by any means. But who would be the first time around? So I mean, nothing really disastrous happened, at least that. But it definitely was where, like, when I see even like the very next show that I did versus that one, it was a world of difference. Like, I quickly learned what worked, what didn't work, what I should have done, what I should not have done, just little things like that. So it was definitely a learning experience, and it definitely immediately taught me, you know, how to do it better. And then, here it is 38 years later, and I'd like to think at this point, shit, if I don't know what I'm doing now, I should give the shit up. But after 38 years, I think I'm okay with that. But so yeah, it was for me, I was glad that I did it. And I think it was like in hindsight, maybe because I had just done the contest, like literally like not even a week before. And it was the person who was doing the bookings was at a contest and was, I want you to do a show at my place. And it was like literally for the following week. So there was absolutely no real time for me like to prepare. So I mean, I did my best. I put my best foot forward, and I think because maybe I wasn't as wonderful as I think I could have been. Uh, I think that made me want to do it that much more, just to prove to myself that I could do it. Whereas I think maybe other people and anyone else may have like taken that experience and been like, oh no, this is not for me. I'm not any good at it. I didn't take that route because it's not that I was terrible. I was fine, but fine is not great. I like being great, not fine. But was the first time, so we chalked it up to experience, and I lived and learned, and here I am. P.S. My birthday was the other day, so I'm still a little hoarse. I do myself a big birthday bash, and today is actually Wednesday, March 5th. My birthday was 2 days ago, the 3rd, and the party was on Saturday, and it was epic. It was wonderful. This is one of my gifts. Thanks, Peter. This also, thanks, George. So, and it was just great, but I'm still like, wow. And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta shoot a video because this is gonna air this Friday. Anyway, totally off topic, but thank you for being here with me. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. Tell your friends about my channel. And as always, I love that you guys are here. Okay, guys, till the next time. Love you.